Hi guys, welcome back. In this video, we will learn how to write our first program in Kotlin. For writing a program in Kotlin, first we need to download an IDE. So what is an IDE? IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. So what is this? So it is like a graphical interface where you can write your code. So it is a software, just like a software and an editor where you can write your code and run it. So basically, why do we need the IDE here? We can actually run the program without an IDE. We can just open our laptops or computers notepad. We can write the program, save as a Kotlin file, then download a compiler, Kotlin compiler. Then using command line, we can run it. But it is a hideous process. As I said, first you have to write a program, then save it. Then use the compiler to compile it and the command line to run it. So this is like a huge step process, and it has many disadvantages over an IDE. So what an IDE is like, it is an editor. It is also an editor, but it already has the set we need, like the JDKs and the compiler. So it has everything in it packed within. Now we will use here the IntelliJ IDEA. Now why are we using this IDEA over an editor? So when you write the code, if you want to write a code, the IDE or IntelliJ IDEA or IDE will give you some suggestions. So it will be much easier to write code in the IDE. Another thing is, whenever you write the code, you may get some errors or you may do some spelling mistakes on the keywords and all. So the IDE will tell you itself, whenever you write, it will tell you itself that you are doing a mistake, which you can't see in the normal editor, right? So there are many advantages of IDE. So if you need to do many steps to run a program while writing in the notepad, but here you can run a program in a single click. So everything is set up here to write a program. So normally every programmer uses an IDE to write any program or any coding language. So IntelliJ IDE is most used to write Java or Java programs. So here you can see it is Java, Kotlin, Groovy, Scala. These all are available in the IntelliJ IDE. So for Java and Kotlin, this is the most used IDE. So now we will first download it. So you can see, the link will be in the description below. So you can open the link and or you can search for IntelliJ IDE in the Chrome browser, in your any browser, and just you can type download IntelliJ IDE and all, and you can open this link. Now you have two versions. One is ultimate and one is the community version. So we will work here with the community version because the ultimate one is only free for 30 days and you have to pay. But all the features we need are in the community version. So we don't need the ultimate version. If you have one, you can use it. But throughout this Kotlin course, we will use the community version. So first what we will do, we will download it. Now, first let's download the file. As I have already downloaded it, I'll just open it and show you the installation process. Now, this is the setup of IntelliJ IDE. So you just need to click next. You open the file of the IntelliJ IDE setup and you just need to click next. Then you can choose the destination folder of your installation. Here the space required is 2.1 GB. Then click on next. Then here you can have some installation options. First one is the create desktop shortcut. So you can create desktop shortcut, whatever you like. If you want or not, it's your choice. Then update context menu, we don't need this one. So this is just basically that if you open a folder, you can directly have a folder and right click on it and open it as a project. But we basically don't use it as like that. We just open the IntelliJ IDE and create a project there. Here create associations. We don't need any associations. By the way, this is Java and Kotlin. So we don't need any associations here. And that update path variable, we don't need this too. So just we'll click on next. And if you want the desktop shortcut, you can click on it, or you can click on next and you can install it. Now this is installing, it will take some time. So now here the IntelliJ installation is completed. You can just click on the run IntelliJ IDE community edition and just click on finish. It will open up the IntelliJ IDE for you. Now we will create a project. Then we will write our first Kotlin program here. Okay. So here it comes up. Now you may not have this one directly coming up, so because you may have the color theme selection and all, you may have the settings and all. So you just click on next and normally because I had already installed the IntelliJ IDE and already have it set up, so that's why it is not showing for me. But maybe you may have the color theme selection. You may select whatever theme you like, or this dark theme or light theme. But I just suggest you to take the dark theme because it looks way cooler than the light one. But maybe I will use the light theme because for the video purposes, so that you can understand my coding from here. Now what we will do here is create a project here. Now to write a program, you first need to create a project. So just click on the new project one. Then you will select here, you will get here. You will select the Kotlin here. Now you can change it to any name, like I will change it to Kotlin tutorial. Now you can select whatever you like here. Here select the build system as IntelliJ IDE. Now there is something called project JDK. Okay. Now what you have to do is you have to install, or if you run the program first time, or if you may not have Android Studio before or anything before, you may have to install a JDK or download the JDK. So what is JDK actually? So what is JDK? So JDK is like a package for us. You need to have this JDK to create and run and compile the program. So this is like a JDK is like a compiler and a program runner type of thing. So it contains a thing called JVM and JRE. So JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine. So Java Virtual Machine is made actually to run a program in any computer. So you may not go into the deeps of JDK and JVM, but you need to install it on your PC or your system. So first you just need to click on this project JDK if you don't have anything here, because I already have some JDKs, so that's why it is showing me here. But what you will do, you will go here and just you will download the JDK here. The option here for downloading the JDK, if you want to download it, just click on download JDK. If you don't have any JDK, then click on the version and select the version 11, because 11.1 is a stable and a good version for you. So just click on the 11 version and click on the Amazon Corretto and just download it. Because I have already downloaded it, so I'll not download it again. But you just click on download and it will automatically set up here. And if it doesn't, you can see here there Amazon Corretto version 11.0.13 is already here. So just select it and click on next, click on finish. Then a window will open here for you to run the Kotlin programs and files. So this is the project structure. This is the project open in the IDE. Now what is the project here? Now let's see what all things are there. So this is the source file. Source in main, you will go into Kotlin. You just go into the Kotlin, and now here they already gave us a file which names main.kt. So the .kt is an extension for a Kotlin file. Now in this folder you will write your your programs. Now what you will do, just delete this one, we don't need this one. And if you want to write a program or run it or anything, you can just click run it here. But first we will delete this one. We will create a new one. So I am deleting this one. Now what we will do, just right click on it, click on new, click on the Kotlin class and file, just name it anything, my first program maybe. My first program, select file. There are some things called classes, interfaces. These all you will learn, these all things in this Kotlin playlist. Now just continue with a file, click on it. It will just open a editor for you. Now here you will write our first program. So whenever if you want to print something, like if you want to, so normally in programming we have hello world, we write our first program as a hello world program. So now what you will do, if you want to print something, you will write fun main, then you will give the brackets and the curly brackets. Inside this you can print anything. So don't now think about this fun main and all. Just click, just write this one inside here. Here you need to write your code. So here you need to write the code. Now what you will do, to print something, you have a function called println. Now what is the advantage of IDE? You can see here that the IDE already gave you some suggestions here, so many suggestions. So now this is the advantage of using an IDE. So it gives you code suggestions to write your code easily and fast way. Now I'll just click on println, just open the double inverted commas and write whatever I want. You can write hello my name or hello world. Now just if you want to run a program in IDE, you just need to click on this one. You can click on this and click on run, or you have a shortcut. You can, if you can see this here, you have a shortcut Control Shift plus F10. If you want to do that shortcut, you can also run, or else you can run from here. Click on run this one and you can run. So basically I use this one. It is easy to run. Now just run the first program. Now what it will show, it will print hello world, this thing in the console. So you have to, in the println, you have to write everything in the double inverted commas if you want to print something. Now let's wait for the program to run and see the output. So here the output came as hello world. So this was our first program. So this was about the installation and running the first program in Kotlin in IntelliJ IDEA. So this was all about this video. So from next video we will start from learning the basics of Kotlin and the Kotlin programming. So this was all about this video, and thanks for watching this video. Bye bye.